amazing. All right. Well, we're water ground, and we actually do have a ground move, so this might actually do some trick. Aw, man. Good thing is I have potions. The one thing I do hate about Gen 3 is the fact that the poison rule is still in effect. I do wish that they had cut that earlier. Well, now we're out Johnny too. So we're on the path to a hard reset before the episode even ends. That's crazy. It's freaking, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this ROM? What the frick is this ROM? It's insane. This is crazy. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. We go from double loss Okay, so we are restarting our Genlocke. I believe last time we actually lost to someone. I think we were in probably Cerulean. I could be wrong. We could have lost actually at Pewter, because I know that we had made it through Brock at least one time, and then we made it to Cerulean one time. But I don't know if we actually did that twice or once. Either way, we are restarting. We are only doing doubles. This is going to be, the rules here are regular Nuzlocke rules, but applied on top of that, we are doing a doubles. So all battles will be doubles. And if we beat the generation and we move to the next generation, but we lose in a gym, that we will go, so if we lose in the first gym, we go back to the Elite Four of the last generation. If we lose that Elite Four, we restart the entire generation again. This could be a haymaker to the face, but this is the intent behind this series, is to learn, grow, get better as a trainer, prepare ourselves, and potentially actually play in a regional. Whether we might lose every single game that we play in a regional, but the intent is to feel confident enough to go in and go, I might be good. And part of that is maybe even being able to finish Radical Red, because I'll admit, I got to Giovanni the second time, and I am hitting my head against the wall. That game is excruciatingly hard, but I do want to beat it. It is a lot of fun, and, you know, we might play it before we even beat the Genlocke. I always forget that this is one where I have to go. I mean, there's no generation where I go straight to the... Well, that's not true. I think in Joda you do go straight there. But no other generation that I know of. And I'm trying to think about it. In Kalos, you go meet your friends at a random picnic table and pass out the Mons, and in Hoenn you go help Elm. No, we're not starting with a Corphish. Oh man, does not. Out of all of them, I'll take the Tallow. I'm not a big fan of Swallow. I'm sure there probably are, but we're just gonna say Heat Ite, because there's no feels here. But nonetheless, this is already starting off a little foul. But we're gonna mess up green and just move on with our lives. Hopefully we can catch something good as our first encounter, and we are not wasting encounters. We wasted so many encounters in the streams. We are not trying to waste encounters here. I'm surprised it did that much damage, because I'm pretty sure that flying to ground is not super effective. But it's not saying not super effective, so... I will say, I think we started with the best mon that we had options to. Not saying that Wish Cash is bad or Clawdon is not bad, but Corphish is not great. Why are we leveling so much? Maybe because I boosted the trainers, I boosted leveling to ourselves, but to be honest, I don't know, I didn't pay attention if Wish Cash was level 6 or not. We will see. I know you're gonna tell me some stupid fact I don't care about. I probably cared when the game first came out, but no, probably didn't then either. Oh, that is a good encounter. That would be a peak encounter. I mean, we're just gonna train through it because at the end of the day, I don't know what I set myself up for. I made these, randomizers like 2 weeks ago. I do know that they're set up for doubles. I do know that they are set up for random. I do know that they are set up because of doubles. The intent was to increase the rank of the trainers so that when we walked into doubles, we weren't getting just swamped immediately. But that doesn't mean that we won't get swamped. And I will say, compared to my other series, I might zone out a little bit more because I might be thinking about how hard and how difficult this is and what I'm actually trying to do so that I'm not losing. And that's something that I did not get the opportunity to do nearly as much in streaming. I did not have the moment of clarity to like stop, think. I have the moment of clarity here. For the most part, they probably will get cut out, but who knows? Every now and then it might slip by me when I'm editing. So we just made it to Viridian. I mean, you guys have all seen this before. I'm pretty sure everyone knows Kanto like the back of their hand at this point. Even the kids that didn't grow up with Kanto and like only got Kanto through Let's Go. I'm sure you know Kanto. Like out of every region, Kanto is probably the most notable region out of every single game. And oh, this brings up an excellent question and one that's highly unlikely. But I do wonder, I have wondered this for the last couple weeks, last couple months. What if Gen 10 is not only a new area, but brings us back to the point where we can go to every single area we've already been to? Highly unlikely, but what if? What if that's what they're doing? What if that's why this is so massive? What if that is why we did not get an announcement at Pokemon Day? The other what if scenario is just, what if it's just pulling in a couple regions? What if it's just pulling in, say, hypothetically, all of the Japanese regions to, you know, the original, like, we get a Chinese region, and now we have the wrap-in of the Japanese region. Or maybe it's, you know, maybe it's, what is that little country that Lord of the Rings was filmed in? Maybe it's New Zealand, and we get all the Japanese countries wrapped in. Or maybe it's another European country and we get the 2 European countries wrapped in. Like, I don't know. I feel like with their intent to try to go bigger on Switch, they're going to continue to try to go bigger. And I'm excited by it. Something that, you know, I watched Game Boy Luke do during the Pokemon Direct, and he talked about how, you know, he expects Southern Kalos to be attached to Paldea, and that's going to be a final DLC that we might get this year. And, you know, when he explained it and pointed out that region that we can't actually access, I was like, oh wait, do we have balls? We have balls. I have no clue if I just killed him on here, so we're gonna kill this and move on. And we did definitely lose out on our first our first area because I spaced it. I was a space ace there. But when he brought that up, I thought that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. And then it made me think, what if we get all the European regions in Gen 10? You know, there's been a lot of talk about people talking about it could be Greece, it could be Italy, it could be China, it could be this, it could be that. So the Wish Cache came back to us. That is super weird. That Barboach really wanted to be our friend, I guess. Alright, let's try to catch it. Come on, Wish. You aren't gonna let me catch. I'm gonna name you Johnny if I catch you, though. Even though you're a girl, you're gonna be Johnny because you're gonna be Johnny Wish Cash. Ayo! The Johnny Wish Cash. I fell into a burning ring of memes. Went down, 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 and these things just keep... Yeah, I lost it there. It really was... It gave up on me. Come on, Wish Cash. Alright, we got Johnny the Wish Cash up in here. That adds our second mon, and it adds type diversity. We love type diversity. That adds some depth to our team, makes it a little bit easier to progress. We're gonna do Johnny with an I because I feel like if Johnny would be a girl, it would be with an I, not with a Y. Let's go grab our item, and then we will keep it moving. If you have ever Nuzlocke before, how many times did it take you to beat your first Nuzlocke? Please drop it in the comments. I would love to know how many times it took you to beat your first Nuzlocke. I myself have actually never Nuzlocked, and this is my first... Well, I shouldn't say I've never Nuzlocked. I should say I have never properly won a Nuzlocke and or beaten or attempted a... I don't want to say generic because it feels bad about saying generic, but the normal rules of a Nuzlocke I have never actually tried. I have only ever tried doubles. Because I know it's more competitive, and to me, if it's more competitive, it's more entertaining. We are here for the competition. I am now just realizing I need to grab balls because of this moment. Bro, you know, nobody... I don't even think they needed to bring this back for Kanto, but I think it was like pure nostalgia of just like, copy and paste the code, we'll redo the sprites. It's more than likely that is what occurred between Red and Blue, is they were like, let's just copy and paste the code. Like, why do we need to take the time to update it? Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's the same game. There's minimal things that have been addition other than them adding the Gen 2 and Gen 3 sprites in the game and mons. But like the core mechanics, same. I mean, I think they might have added the running feature. But as far as when I coded in high school, doing something like a running feature is not hard. Yo, our boy showed up. Look at that. I am wearing my Gengar shirt. Our boy Ghastly showed up. This is it. We got it. Oh my gosh. I didn't think it was nearly gonna kill him. Oh, come on, Ghastly. Come on, Ghastly. Come on, Ghastly. Be in there. Come on, Ghastly. Come on, Ghastly. We got this. Ghastly boy, come on! Yes! Alright, we just added Ghastly to the team, which means we are going to have a Gengar. How are we going to have a Gengar? Obviously, we changed it so that, you know, when Hunter evolves to Gengar is not a trait evolution anymore. But in this, I am going to name him Casper. Why am I naming Casper? Because Casper is the friendly ghost. I grew up with the movies Casper the Friendly Ghost and Casper and Wendy, and for that I must give this man his day, his due. So he is Casper. We're gonna grind it out a little bit with Casper, our boy, who is now going to be, in my opinion, our partner. Because I am a Gengar connoisseur. If you do not see, my boy is right back there, chilling with the Charmander. He is ready to go. And behind me are even more Gengars. There's one little pocket Gengar. I do not know how to point, but there's a pocket Gengar right beneath the Meryl. And then there's 2 sleeping Gengars right beneath the WWE title belt. If you were wondering, I am a WWE fan. If you have not seen my content, we can definitely talk about WWE. I love WWE. I am ready for WrestleMania this week. I am ready for the watch party with my friends for WrestleMania this week. And to be honest, they told me that we were going to a DJ after WrestleMania Night 1, and there is a small part of me that is hoping the DJ blasts out a WWE theme song at the party, but I do not expect it, but I do hope that it happens, because that is pure epicness. I have seen the WWE stuff that happens in New York, and gosh, I wish it was around the world. I think it's called Subway Mania or something like that. That is one of the coolest things I have ever seen. I used to go to New York a lot. Oh my god, I miss the Jirachi. I'm happy to have Ghastly. Do not get me wrong. I am happy to have Ghastly. I am not happy to have Ghastly because he's dead. My heart and soul are crushed. Everything in me is destroyed. This Jirachi ruined my life. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But it does hurt. It does hurt. If the Jirachi bodies this run, though, that would just be hysterical. We should just run from the Jirachi, shouldn't we? We should just not take the time. The fact that Jirachi gave us our first loss, and our first loss was our Ghastly, is the saddest thing I possibly could say. I wish it wasn't true. I wish we could revive Casper, but sadly, the women from Hocus Pocus put Casper in his grave, and he will forever live there. I'm sorry, boy. You deserve better. A much better trainer than I. Also, Pokemon Center. Where is our life-size Ghastly plush? That will be all. But nonetheless, I guess it's time to... Hopefully we don't get a Jirachi again. If we do, we run. For a reason. Alright. Well, we're water ground, and we actually do have a ground move, so this might actually do... Does some trick. Aw, man. Good thing is I have potions. The one thing I do hate about Gen 3 is the fact that the poison rule is still in effect. I do wish that they had cut that earlier. Well, now we're out Johnny too. So we're on the path to a hard reset before the episode even ends. That's crazy. It's freaking, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this ROM? What the frick is this ROM? It's insane. This is crazy. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. We go from double loss to Eladio suiciding and giving us XP. What was that? What the hell was that? Oh my gosh. You can't make that up. You just can't make that up. Alright, well. There's no chance for us unless we get a good catch in Viridian Forest, because it's team doubles and there's a bunch of trainers in there, and I don't care how good Tallow is, it's not going to do a doubles battle by itself. It's just not. It's also not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. All right, I can vibe with this. I can vibe with this. Yes, I want to use the Teachy television. All right. All right. All right. I feel like, you know, I have to. Two of my favorite creators, always name it Babe. I mean, I've referenced them in one of my videos. If you can connect the dots, connect the dots. I'm not always going to name drop. I don't think that it's appropriate to name drop profusely, but sometimes I feel like it's okay, because, like, I mean, in that instance, I was just trying to communicate that at the end of the day, like, there are greats, and you don't start great, and I forgot to heal Babe before I decided to have a Babe off. Oh, Babe only knows quick attack. So we're gonna do the traditional way of leveling up mons that have no chance of winning a fight. Alright, it is time to heal. I was originally going to get that item, but now we're just going to leave Viridian, because if we have any chance to actually win this, we're going to need to rough it. So expect, you know, a good chunk. I might, if I can find out how to do speed up, I might speed up through it. If I can't figure out how to do speed up, then it'll just get cut from the cutting room floor altogether. But if we lose during our training montage, it will be in there. And we will, for sure, reset the lock. Alright, we are back from our training montage, and it is time to actually get into our first battle. Let's see if we can actually survive this Nuzlocke, or if this is going to be the end. Will one bug trainer actually take us out? Will they even have bugs? No, they won't have bugs. And if Milotic has the right moves, it might honestly take us out. Ooh, okay. Don't attack Babe. Just don't attack Babe with some water move. Don't attack Babe with some water move. Alright. I think we got this. I think this is a shoo-in. I could be wrong. Maybe, you know, I'm counting my eggs before they hatch, but... Oh, I definitely did. Oh, I definitely did. I'm glad that water gun went at height. Alright, so, I mean, there's a chance we still win. Oh, no, we won. We won. There's a chance we still... We did it. We just did it. Whatever. Alright, well, I'm not going in to the next battle with a paralyzed Tallow, so let's go heal up real quick. I mean, I can tell you during our training montage, all we did was basically kill a bunch of Ponytas, which is sad inside, but it seems to be the majority of things that are actually in the Viridian Forest, along with some Rhyhorns. I completely avoided the Rhyhorns. Neither of my mons could take them out if they tried. If Brock has basically a rock-type gym like he normally would, which would be weird and something happened with the Nuzlocke, but if he does have a rock-type gym like he normally would, we are screwed. Like, no joke. This run is a wash. I do not know how many runs we did in the stream, so I will not be officially counting them towards the Genlocke. This will be officially episode 1, but you can go watch them if you want. They still are on the channel. They will be under the streams. They will be, they are accessible, but nonetheless, I did not mean to actually go into a fight with a random mon. I just happened to get used to it during our training montage. But nonetheless, they're there. This will consist of run 1, though, for the video series, and thus I will try to instill what run we are on and what region for what run we are on based on our thumbnail. That is the goal. Kangaskhan and a Carvana. I mean, Carvana. I don't know. I mean, we are not looking good, obviously, because Poison Point on a Kangaskhan? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I just said we're in run 1, but it's about to be run 2. I don't have any more potions, so like if we don't get out of this, we're going into Brock with a single Pokemon if we make it to Brock. If not, we are on a reset. If we have a reset before the end of the video, that would be hysterical. That would be content, but obviously that is not the goal here. Our goal is to win the lock. Babe is definitely dead though. I don't have any more potions left, and yeah, Babe's gone. So we're down to just a Tallow. Can a Tallow beat Brock on its own? It is highly unlikely, but we'll see. We will see. All right, I mean, we beat the bug catcher. We're down to 1 mon. It's not looking good for us, but I will never count myself out until, you know, until things are done. I just won't. Well, you're probably asking why it says 3, like, we shouldn't have had 3, we never caught one in Route 1. Well, I got into an arena trap during our training montage, and immediately it was against a Ghastly, so there was no chance Ponyta could actually do anything, so I just caught it just to stuff it away. I have no clue if that's technically considered cheating in a Nuzlocke. If it is, drop it in the comments. I will not do it any further. That is never, I mean, technically I guess it would be against the rules because it is a catch in a area that you've already caught, but like I'm also not sure because it's like arena trap. I don't know. Either way, basically we would have washed this run if we consider it a cheat, which more than likely we're gonna wash this run regardless. I mean, we have 1 Pokemon in doubles battles. Like, I think this is a no-brainer. There's no chance that we win. Also, the Ghastly was never used. It was immediately boxed, so it's not like I caught it and then used it during our training montage. I caught it to get out of that situation and then immediately boxed it. So I don't know if that changes anyone's perspective on what how they feel about it, but it is the truth. And I don't know about y'all, but I am getting hungry. So we are going to definitely have to get this closing up so that I can get some food in me. And hopefully y'all get some food in you, because, you know, some good food can really change perspective. Might even make me better in the continuation of this run. All right, this is probably it. This is where we probably die. If it is, it's a perfect time to, Oh, if you ever wondered what a doubles battle looks like without an extra mon in a game that never had doubles battles. Well, might have had doubles battles, I just don't remember them. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely over. I don't remember if it, I don't know who it was, but this is definitely over. There's no way. I have 2 turns left. I have 2 turns, no swap. There's no way that we come out of this. Oh wait, we possibly can. By the skin of our teeth, we might make it to Brock. Yep, by the skin of our teeth, it's looking like we'll make it to Brock. I mean, unless some mon pulverizes us in the last step. Nope, we're gonna make it to Brock. Who would have guessed? I mean, that was really like, oh my gosh, I thought we were done for. Perish Song, 2 mon still alive, 1 mon to fight them. Ugh. I don't know, can this Tallow take us to greatness? It's oddly feeling like it could do something. And crazy enough, even if it somehow survives and we beat this run, it can't transfer into Johto. Wait, I guess Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it could. Does the gym trainer end it all for us? Yes, the gym trainer definitely ends it all for us. I'm sorry, I do not have any faith that a, I don't have any faith that we can beat a Regirock with a Tallow. Not even a little bit. Actually, this is probably the kill. Oh, it's not the kill, but it's so close to the kill. I mean, unless it, I don't think it even has Harden, but unless it has like a defensive like move that, yeah, it's dead. Oh guys, that was the first run. Leave in the comments how many runs it took you to beat your first Nuzlocke, and like, comment, subscribe. This is gonna go on probably for months, and it will, my plan is for it to come out on Mondays and Thursdays. So if you are interested in watching me beat my head against concrete to actually try to see if I can beat every single generation in a Nuzlocke, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Show up on Mondays and Thursdays and give that love. Thank you all. Enjoyed this. We'll see you in the next one.